Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Little Mo Travels, also known as Monique, and I know you can tell that my setup is different. That's because I'm doing something different today. Basically, I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing to pack for and prepare for my 2 trips that I have coming up. If you haven't heard, I'm doing 2 trips back to back. The first one is for work, but I am going to Italy for about 3 weeks. And then the second trip is a cruise for my milestone birthday that I have coming up in February. And so I was like, well, let me show people what I do to prepare. And I've been doing a series of videos. I've posted some on Instagram, posted some on TikTok, but this one is going to be specifically what I do to pack and all the things that I've purchased and what I plan to use them for. So I am going to do both trips at the same time. So I'm going to be doing things that I'm using for Italy, things I'm using for the cruise, and then I'll be talking about things that I'm going to use for both. So the first things I'm gonna start with are things that I purchased to make my life, well, actually, all of these things are things I purchased to make my life a little bit easier, but smaller things. And sometimes you might think like, oh, the little things, sometimes they don't really make a big difference. But to me, the things that make my life just a little bit easier are the things that make things convenient and more organized. So I'll start out what I have right here, my version of a travel size. So the travel size is 3 ounces. Sometimes they'll let you get by with 4. I've gotten through with 4 before. But to me, this is a version that's a travel version for the lotion that I use. The reason why is because the lotion I use is a pump lotion and this is a cap. And so I can easily put this, cap this, if I wanted to, put it in a Ziploc bag and easily put it into my in my luggage without having it spill. With the push lotions, sometimes it's just really hard to make sure they don't spill. I have done all the things. I've put them in Ziplocs. I've like covered them at the tops in plastic. I've done all of that. And honestly, I just decided this year I'm not going to struggle because these aren't the only 2 trips I'm doing. I'm actually traveling a lot next year. So I figured, let me just make my life easier and start buying these. I can pop the way that the shape is too. You could easily put this in a Ziploc bag by itself and then pop it into whatever organizer you have. I'm also going a lot of places where I could possibly get sick. I don't want to, but I went ahead and bought emergency. Now these tabs, I like these tabs better than I like the drink version. So I was like, let me buy some of these so I can get my vitamin C up and not have to worry about getting sick, or I can try and just be proactive and take those. Dramamine. Now this is for specifically the cruise. I don't get sick on airplanes all that often. Like, I don't even recall the last time I got sick on an airplane, but I do get sick on cruises. And so I went ahead and bought Dramamine, and I also purchased Poopery, the to-go versions. Now, I'm going to use these for both Italy and the cruise. Yes, it makes sense that I'm going to use this on the cruise. I will be with another person in the bathroom. You want to use these to kind of help get rid of the smell whenever you got to go number 2 because you got to do what you got to do. But for Italy, I was thinking, when I travel, I want to be a good traveler. I want to be somebody who is just considerate and thinking about other people. And using these on planes, it helps everybody. Because even you can smell your own poop when you go to the bathroom. So go ahead and get you some of these. I also brought some sleeves. What? I bought some straws. So nowadays, I've noticed that a lot of places, either you have to literally ask them for a straw, which actually a lot of places has been the case. You have to ask them for a straw, or they just don't have straws. Now, I'm somebody that has sensitive teeth. Literally drinking cold water that has ice in it, it will make my teeth hurt. So I was like, let me just make my life easier, make everybody else's life easier, and just buy one of these. I don't think it comes with a straw cleaner, and that's something that I literally just thought about as I was doing this video right now. I was like, does this come with a straw cleaner? Because if not, that's something I'm going to have to purchase because I have one, but it's for my one at home, and I don't want to bring that everywhere with me. So it's looking like it didn't come with a straw cleaner, so I'm going to have to go ahead and buy one of those to help keep this clean. Okay, we're going to transition to what's behind me on the bed. I have so many things that I showed you all at the beginning of this video. Pretty much all the things that I've purchased for both of these trips and how the setup had to be that I had to buy everything now because when I come back, I don't have enough time to get things shipped. So it's a mess, but we're going to work through it. One of the things I talked about buying in one of these videos that I just did about how I prepare and what I look for, I bought a jewelry organizer. This is the first one I've ever owned, a travel version. I have like a home version, but this is the first travel version I've ever owned. And it's because usually whatever the jewelry comes in, you can repurpose it as an organizer. And so I've really just used those, put them in a Ziploc bag and just done that. But at this point, I've traveled the majority of my life. I should probably just have one of these to make my life easier. I also went ahead, specifically for the cruise, I bought some magnets. So these magnetic hooks, you can put together and you can hang them on the sides of the cruise walls. And so I went ahead and bought those. The last cruises I went on were, my God, I was a teenager the last cruise that I went on. And now I'm definitely not a teenager. And so I don't recall what I used and what I didn't use. I just know that I didn't have those. So went ahead and bought that. And I'm hoping that it's going to help me with organization. And I'm hoping it's going to help me kind of allow me to use the space that isn't like conventional, like up against the walls and stuff like that. I also bought some more package cubes. So I did have package cubes. I should say. I still have them. I do still use them. But I don't know where the majority of them are. So I'm down to like 3. So I went ahead and bought some more. This is my second pack that I purchased. They're black and gold. The first ones I purchased, they seemed a little small. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and return these and then get another version. So I got this. The biggest size it comes in is this size. And then the smallest size it comes in, it was a variety pack, is this size. And so it also came with I think this is a shoe bag, but I'm going to use it as a laundry bag. Basically what I do when I go, I will keep all of my delicates in a plastic bag to keep it away from my clothes and stuff like that. And I'm talking about like when I'm going home, after I have worn all these clothes. I will put all of my delicates, socks, underwear, all that in a bag. I'm probably just going to do that with these. And because I don't really mind having my shoes out in my suitcase. I don't really mind that. So I'm going to go ahead and use that for that. For boat trips, I'm bringing flip-flops. Now, yes, I will have my own space when I'm in Italy. I will not be sharing space. When I'm on the cruise, I will be sharing the space. But I think for me, it's just, these are always good to have on hand. When you're in the showers, and of course, I decided I also need to purchase, and I'll probably mention this at the end, things that I thought about at the end of things I need to use. So I'll just wait and mention that at the end. But I had thought about something else I needed to purchase, but it reminded me to bring these flip-flops. Now, you should be wearing these, honestly, anywhere. If you just be out here with your feet all out, you might have some fungus and stuff you don't know about. So definitely bring you some flip-flops so that you can wear those in and out of the shower when you go to the pool and stuff like that. Now, I probably won't be doing the pool scene too much. I'm not really a pool kind of girl, but I do use flip-flops as like shower shoes. I bought actual travel versions of the hair line that I use. It is Tracy Ellis Ross's line pattern. I just bought little mini versions so that when I am in Italy for those 3 weeks, when I am on the cruise for however long that's going to be, and for the rest of the year, like I said, I'm traveling everywhere. And so just having these, it's just so much more convenient than taking time to like squeeze everything into little containers. Okay. Italy, I purchased earmuffs, but the version that you put around your head, like a headband, and then gloves. Now, these gloves said, this is what be killing me about buying stuff on Amazon. These gloves said you can still use your phone with them, and you can even see on the tips, it kind of shows that it does look separate, like it looks like a different part of the glove. I tried it out. I'm like, So then I was thinking, well, maybe when I get to Italy, when it'll be cold outside, I can give it a try then, because I live in California, so it's not cold here at all. So I was like, maybe the heat from my hand will activate that. I don't know, but it did say that I could use these with my phone. The reason why I did not return them immediately when it didn't work is because maybe I need to try it out in Italy, but also these are super warm, and I don't think my hands are going to get cold with these gloves. So I went ahead and bought that for Italy. For the cruise, I purchased, and I'm probably going to end up taking this to Italy too, but I did buy this specifically for the cruise. It's a travel adapter and a power converter. So I bought this for the cruise because they were saying that there's not a lot of plugs. And in my history of traveling to Europe, there's also not a lot of plugs in the hotels and stuff like that. And so I'm going to use this pretty much The reason why I bought this is because it has some USB plugs. I think it said there are 4. So there's 2 US standards AC. No, is there 4? Oh, there's 5. I think there's 5. Anyway, and it has 2 US standard AC outlets. It has an AC in 100 to 240 voltage AC input voltage. And, you know, it's kind of heavy, not gonna lie, but I'm excited to use it and see what that looks like. If you have seen my video about the bags that I take with me when I travel, I do not carry my regular purses. I leave those here. Because to me, when you're traveling, you need to have something that's functional, that's safe, and that if you need to just get up and go, or you need to get somewhere, it's not gonna weigh you down. A lot of my purses are not meant for traveling. And so I always carry a travel bag with me for the past 6, 7, 8 years. I don't even know. Since the first time I went abroad to Europe, that was when I studied abroad, I purchased a travel-on bag, and it lasted me ever since last year, January of last year. So almost a year ago, it kind of just gave out on me. One of the button parts broke off, and that's one of the parts that I used a lot. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to get a new travel-on bag. So I did that, and here is the new bag. So this new travel-on bag, it kind of is, crossbody bags are what's in. I've been wearing crossbody bags my whole time, but I was like, let me go ahead and get one that looks like the ones that are in nowadays. It has so many pockets on the inside. And my favorite thing about travel-on bags is that they have these little clips that you clip onto the zippers near the back, or the connectors near the bag. So this is closed. I take the end of this clip, I clip it on here, and it'll close, and now it is secure. Well, if I can get it on, it'll be secure. So now it's secure. So if somebody tries to get in my bag, especially pickpocketers, because they try to do things that are super easy and quick. This is not quick. You have to actually for real be serious about unlocking this, like how I'm struggling right now. That's how it is to try to get into one of these bags. And it's not always like this, but I think because this is new, I just got this bag, that's what it's like. So it does have the safety feature of that'll lock all your important things on the inside. And then, you know, you don't gotta worry about getting pickpocketed. I'll have to share that story of the one time that I almost got pickpocketed. But shout out to that travel-on bag I had before. I did not end up getting pickpocketed because I had the lock on. All right, next thing, a toiletry organizer bag. So my struggle with like travel is literally, this is the year that you see all these things. I've purchased all these things. Some of these things I already had. A lot of them I purchased just for the first time. And I don't get why I have been traveling like I ain't had nothing beforehand, but this is a good example of something that I should have been had, but just was out here struggling without one. I was doing all that travel hacks, Ziploc bags, plastic bags, using the saran wrap to kind of like wrap the tops of whatever bottles I was bringing. I was doing the most. And now I'm like, girl, just get your little organizer. I got one of the ones that I can hang up. The hanger is on the end of this. So when I get into my hotel room and when I get into the cruise room, I can literally just hang this up and everything I'm going to need will be here. So it does have 4 different sections. It has a hanger at the top, zippers everywhere. This is all plastic right here. And every plastic part is controlled by a zipper. And so even if I still do my regular thing of like putting things in Ziploc bags and stuff like that, I can do that, or I can separate them inside the bag too, because it has little straps where you can put the little things in so that it'll stay upright or however you want it to stay. So you put everything in there, you fold it back up, you zip it up, boom. So excited to use that. I've been waiting. All right, so for my cruise, I already had this. This is a curl cap. If you don't know it, black girls, get your black girl on. It has the back open so that you can wear a puff. You can have whatever, straight hair, curly hair. You can wear braids. I usually, when I have my braids in, I will use this. This is one of my favorite things, and I need to get another one. I should support them more. This is the first one that I had, and it's holding on for dear life. But I'd like another color. Anyway, so I will take this on me with me on the cruise, because where I'm going is going to be warm temperatures, and I'm going to want some protection for my forehead. Another thing I'm bringing is this digital scale. So I have just been out here all willy-nilly, just praying and hoping that I wasn't carrying luggage back that was too heavy, or getting to the airport and just wishing that it wasn't that heavy. Now I've gotten to the point where now I can tell. Like, that's how you know I travel a lot. Because I would like pick up my suitcase and be like, that's about 30 pounds. I'll pick up my suitcase and be like, that's 50. You need to take some stuff out of here. But this is going to save my life. When I'm going to Italy, and I'll probably have to tell the story of that one time my bag was overweight. And I think I might have already told it, but if I didn't, I'm going to add that to my Instagram. But anyway, when I'm going to Italy, I'm going to take this. I probably will pack really light when I go to the cruise, but this was specifically for Italy because I know myself, 3 weeks is given a whole lot of time. And I don't want to like tell myself, oh, I don't need that. And then I walk out of here with 4 bags when it's only 3 weeks. It's not that long. So I did buy that specifically for Italy. I went ahead and purchased myself a neck pillow. I did have a neck pillow before. It was a gift, but it has run its course. And so I went ahead, I looked online to see which of these neck pillows in the year 2023 are the good ones. So this one came up really popular just because you can snap it together like I just did. You position it correctly on your face. And then pull the straps. I think they're pulled as I can go. And then I can just take a nap like this, like this, like this. I don't really sleep like this, but if I needed to, if I was falling asleep, I could just do this. So it snaps together like that. You unsnap it like that. So I'm really excited to use this because my other neck pillow, it's just had its day. And I haven't actually used it in a really long time because of that. Also, it came with a eye mask and it came with some earplugs that I could use. Now, I already have an eye mask and it's definitely better quality than this one. I'm not to shit on them, but I'm just saying better quality than this. But I probably will use these ear plugs if I need them. Something else I purchased specifically for these 2 trips. So I'm going to use this from here on out, but these are the 2 that I've purchased, or this is an item that I purchased for specifically these 2 trips. This is a cord organizer. So I just be out here all willy-nilly. My whole life traveling, I've just been out here doing just random stuff. I could have been organized this whole time. But this I'm super excited to use too because it has 2 sides. And pretty much I can just organize my cords, slipping them into these little bands. They have little zipper pockets that I can use on here. And I am bringing my work laptop to Italy because I will be working. And on the cruise, I probably won't bring my laptop, but I'll probably bring my iPad. And I'm going to need a charger for that. I'm going to need a charger for my phone, charger for my watch, all these things. And this is going to help me with that. Something I already had, but I plan on using, you already know. I have talked about this gadget, man. If you don't know it, you need to get on it. This is AirFly. So my least favorite thing about using headphones is having to use the cords. So I am that girl that went and got AirPods. I do own Beats that are headphones because I can't do the cords. I'll be tripping over them. All my years of traveling, when I still had corded headphones, I was like getting up, having to go to the bathroom, wanting to walk on my long flights, on the international flights, having to walk around, tripping over my headphones, yanking them out of the TV, just creating a mess. This is the lifesaver because I can use this to plug like Bluetooth. I can attach my AirPods. I can attach my Beats. I did that on the last trip I took. You just set it up Bluetooth to this. Plug this into the TV if you're on Delta. If you're on them other flights that don't got TVs, I'm sorry, but this is for the people who have TVs on their flights. You can plug this into the TV, attach your headphones or your earphones into this, and it'll allow you to watch movies and all that other stuff. It'll connect using Bluetooth. Save me so much like angst and like frustration and all that stuff. Okay, keep it pushing. So I also purchased a new bag. Now I'm going to go back on my word here. I left Sierra Leone and I got back here last January and I was like, I will never use a carry-on bag ever again as like my like bag of choice. Like a carry-on, like a duffel. I'm going back on my word because I really like this bag. I want to give it a try. I'm thinking what the issue was when I went to Sierra Leone is that I packed a large bag, this bag that I'm about to show you, but I also packed this as my carry-on. The problem with having a carry-on that's a roller bag and a big bag that's a roller bag is that you have two arms moving these roller bags. They're not moving at the same time. You're struggling trying to get up and down escalators and shit, especially in Europe, the cobblestone. It's hard enough with one bag. And so I was telling myself, okay, here's what you need to do. You need to pack everything heavy in this bag, or not everything heavy, but like just balance it out. What my problem was that I had a bunch of heavy stuff in my duffel. So I got this bag. If you know Shay Mitchell, this is her brand base. I really wanted this bag before the last bag that I used when I was on Sierra Leone, but they didn't have it. So now I bought it and I'm gonna try it. And I'll let you know how it goes because I was definitely adamant about not using duffels as carry-ons because I was like, what I'm not about to do is do this. But I changed my mind. So, and if I don't like it, I can always use it for something else. Something else that I am big on, and I just bought these, I think last year, and I will use them forever. AirTags. Even if it's not an AirTag, if it's one of the other brands and they have their version of what an AirTag is, still, get you some of these. Because I always know where when my bag is going, I always know where it is. Because even though it'll tell you like you've left your luggage behind or whatever it does on iPhones or Apple products, it'll still have the little blue GPS system on there. And so I can see when my bag is on the plane. I can see when my bag is still in the terminal. I can see when my bag is coming out of the little carousel thing. I know that my bag has made it, even though it hasn't come out yet. So go ahead and get you one of those because that's super helpful and I'm so glad that I did it. Something else I purchased specifically for Italy, boots. So I do have boots, I should say. I don't have water resistant boots though. I have water resistant boots, but these boots are meant for the weather that I'm about to go experience. Cold and traction. It has traction. My boots that I had before, they're not winter boots. So I was like, let me just buy some of these. Also, as much as I go home in the wintertime, I need these boots. So I went ahead and bought some of those. Something I already had, and it was another gift. My people love me. They just be buying me all types of travel stuff. This I'm going to use in Italy. I probably won't bring it for the cruise, but I probably will bring it for Italy because of the flight. This is one of those, let me call it by its actual name. Well, the brand is called Sleepy Ride. I don't think this is called a Sleepy Ride, but pretty much what you can use it for. You hang this around your table, table that pops out from behind the, you know what, now I think about it. I need to go and check out my flight seats because I think I put myself in airplane or in the seats that have the walkway. Either way, I am going to bring this because I might need it. But what I was going to say was you put this on the tray table. That's what it's called, a tray table. And you hang it like this. You make it for whatever length it is. My legs is real short. And so I have to make my thing real long. And you put your feet right here. So it hangs from the tray table. And if you have a seat where it's not a lot of room, like you're sitting in economy and you don't really have a lot of space, you can use these to kind of let your feet get just get a break from hanging like that and stretch your legs out, you know? So I think I'm sitting in an exit row, but if I'm not, like if they move my seat around, I'll have this so that I can let my legs get some rest from the position that they're sitting in. Whew, when I tell you this was like a lifesaver, I didn't even know it existed. It was a gift. My cousin bought it for me, and she really put me on because I had no idea. I was like, wow, talk about a whole new world. I bought this jacket specifically for Italy. This is a coat, excuse me. I bought this coat specifically for Italy. I'm super excited to try this out because, again, I've been looking at the reviews online, and sometimes people don't be honest about how things worked out. But especially on Amazon, people be lying because they want they want the likes and stuff like that on Amazon reviews. But me, I skip out on all of the top reviews and I go to the ones that are like 1 star, 2 star, just to see what the people had to say and if they're saying the same thing. So The thing about this jacket is everybody said that if you're going to go outside, put this on right before you go outside because it is warm. And it'll warm you right on up if you're inside. So that's a good thing because if I'm going to Europe in the dead of winter, I would like to be warm. Has a hood. It's detachable. I love a detachable hood because sometimes hoods be in the way and I just don't want to wear it. It has pockets on the outside, but it also has pockets on the inside. So if I need to go somewhere and I have to bring my passport, like in one of the jobs that I have to do while I'm over there, I can keep my passport right on the inside. So this is a great jacket. I'm super excited to wear it, and I bet you it's going to keep me warm. Okay, something I always bring with me is a throw. I like to just chill on the couch under a throw. And I know that's not going to change just because I'm in another country. So I will probably bring the throw for both. Oh, that's so funny. This is the Lion King sweatshirt. And this is my Lion King throw. I bought it at the same show. The Lion King, when they were on tour, they were doing the show. Anyway, back to the point. I probably will bring a throw. This specific throw, because this is a really thick throw. Keep me warm in Italy. And I'll probably take it with me to the cruise. Okay, which suitcase am I bringing and why? I'm bringing my big check bag suitcase. It's not that heavy, but it felt heavy in the moment. I'm bringing that for both Italy and the cruise. Why? Because Italy, I'm gonna be there for 3 weeks. I'm not gonna want to do a whole bunch of washing. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this so that I can bring everything that I need. For the cruise, I will probably bring this suitcase and then a small carry-on, like a backpack or something like that, so that when I travel, when I go out in the excursions on the cruise, I can have something light. And honestly, it might be that, and it might just even be this. And I was thinking about buying one of those Hydro Flask water bottle holders, so I can have this bag, have my water bottle holder when I'm going on excursions, and then just bring this bag to have all my stuff. Who knows? We still have about a month to worry about that. But I'm going to bring that bag so that I can bring everything that I need. And I don't have to worry about, I don't know, leaving stuff behind and forgetting things. Okay, so, things that I'm going to bring that are not in this room, either because I forgot to bring them in here, or they're across the way, or I just forgot to purchase them. Or I just thought about it as I was doing this video. One of the things that I was going to mention was a straw cleaner. I don't know if I mentioned it while I was talking about these straws, but there's no straw cleaner in this box. And so I'm probably going to buy one that I can take with me. I do have one, but I don't want to just bring that all across the world. So I'll probably will bring a straw cleaner and something to clean the straw cleaner with. Maybe like those little baby packets of Dawn or something like that I can just use to wash my straws so that I don't have to worry about them just being dirty and stuff like that. I ended up buying yesterday, which is why I don't have them, another container of soap to take with me on both the cruise or actually I'll probably take the container with me to Italy, but I'll probably use like a to-go container or a travel size container to take with me on the cruise because I needed more soap, and I was like, let me just buy this now so I have it for both trips. Them little Tide packets. So I never knew about this until yesterday. I was trying to research. I would probably be in Italy. I'm probably not going to bring 3 weeks worth of clothes. I will probably bring half of that, a week and a half worth of clothes, and then wash at the hotel. So I'm going to bring some Tide because they don't have Tide over here. As far as I understand, last time I studied abroad for this long, I didn't see Tide in the stores. They might have it, I don't know, but I'm bringing mine just in case. And they have these little travel size. They're little packets about this big, and it'll wash one load of clothes. And so I will bring that to both the cruise and to Italy. I also always bring small tissue packets. They're over there, which is why I'm pointing over there. Tissue packets with me so that when I'm out, I can blow my nose with small travel size tissue packets. I purchased I forgot what it's called, but it's like a wristband that you use that'll keep you from getting motion sick. Now, I already showed you the Dramamine, and I also purchased this too. So that shows you I do be getting sick on these boats, and so I just need to prepare myself for that. I do have an adapter in this box that I purchased with the travel adapter that I said I was going to bring to both the cruise and Italy, but I'm probably still going to bring my European adapters to Europe because that's just what I was taught to do. Okay, I think I've gone through everything that I'm bringing, and even if I didn't, I forgot the other thing that I was going to mention earlier. I was going to mention what made me think about these flip-flops. So when I pulled up these flip-flops, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm actually just now thinking travel size cleaning items or cleaning like things. So like when you get on planes, I don't know if y'all do this, but I wipe down wherever I'm gonna sit. So I wipe down the table, I wipe down the window I'm sitting by, all of the armrests that are near me. I wipe down all that shit, the seats, because they don't have time to clean that. And that's not me shitting on flight attendants. They just don't have the time. They have to turn these planes over, and it'd be like sick people, sick kids, all that. And so I just go ahead and clean up my little area, and I'm gonna bring I usually have wipes, and those are sitting right there, but I do have those. I just didn't show them. I'm also going to probably get not the aerosol cans because you can't bring those, but like liquid cleaner, or just get like a small bottle and get like a spray bottle top, put it on there when I get there so that I can clean my hotel room when I get to Italy, and also so I can clean the cruise cabin when I get on the cruise. That was the thing that I thought about. That I was gonna just mention things that I forgot or that I'm going to bring but it's not in the picture right now, and kind of go from there. So I've been talking for like 30 minutes and I feel like I have talked you to death about all the things that I've purchased to kind of make my life a little bit more convenient when I'm traveling, or to make my trips funner because I've made my life convenient. And I'll probably do a different video about the clothes that I'm going to pack and why, and you know, anything else I can think of when it comes to how I'm preparing for traveling when I'm doing these trips and stuff like that. So if you want to hear more, you can drop some comments. If you like this video, please like, please share. My main goal is to just share this information because I know people ask me all the time about how I travel and what I do to prepare for that travel. And so I just want to share this information. So if you like this video, please share it, like, subscribe to my channel. I am on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on all of the things. And so just follow me wherever. I don't post the exact same content all the time. You might see something on YouTube that you won't see on TikTok, or you might see in a different way on Instagram. So just please check all that out and share with your friends and family. I will see you next time. Thank you for checking out my channel, and you know, see you next time.